The intent of this video is to demonstrate how, when used properly, the gripper can make anyone safer on any table saw. The theory behind the gripper is that safety can only be achieved by control. By effectively controlling material on a table saw, you can make just about any cut with virtually no risk. Maintaining control of the material requires adequate downward, inward, and forward pressure for the entirety of the cut. Kickback happens when material strays from the fence and gets grabbed by the rear teeth of the saw blade, which wouldn't happen if the material remained under the operator's control. To demonstrate, I'm attempting to draw two lines parallel to the blade. These lines represent the keeper and the offcut side of the workpiece. As you can see, it's not possible to draw them straight just by hand. The gripper runs along the fence and controls both sides of the material from the top, keeping the workpiece parallel to the blade at all times. It's important to maintain control over the workpiece through the entire cut. There are 6 critical zones of control around the table saw blade. In front of the blade, in the middle of the blade, and behind the blade on both the keeper and the offcut sides. Using a featherboard does little to control the material past the front of the blade. Once the workpiece disengages from the featherboard, you'll notice that the push stick is unable to keep the workpiece moving parallel to the blade. By straddling the blade, the gripper is able to control both sides of the material through the entire cut all the way past the back of the blade. The non-slip pads on the gripper provide enough traction to safely feed the workpiece even with little or no part of the material actually contacting the fence. As long as one flat surface of the gripper maintains contact with the fence, the workpiece remains parallel to the blade through all 6 critical zones. The stabilizing plate adds 2 additional points of contact for even more control, supporting 5 out of the 6 sides of this workpiece. The optional rear hook supports the back. This inside edge is on the fence, the bottom's on the tabletop. The outside edge is supported by the stabilizing plate, and of course the whole thing is fed from the top. That means when feeding this workpiece through the cut, there's quite literally nowhere it can go except forward. That means no kickback, not to mention exceptional cut quality. A riser block can be added for tricky cuts such as this. This top-heavy workpiece is kept tight to the fence by the stabilizing plate. A cut like this would prove to be risky with any other product, even on a saw with blade stopping technology.